Hi everyone! It's been a while since I've posted any videos on my channel, and finally I took some time for a quick comeback video. So I thought I would share about my house plans here in London, and the plans that I'm going to share are affordable and requires low maintenance. So this video is for someone who wants to grow indoor plants but doesn't really have time to take care of or don't know how to take care of. So let's get started. All my plants are from IKEA, so you can also get these from any plant nursery or online in India. And this is my first plant, which is called Dracaena fragrance. Don't get scared by the name, it's also known as corn plant. It is in a 3-inch pot, which I put in a pastel pink pot, which is again from IKEA, and I think it costed me around like £3, which is of 300. This plant doesn't flower, but in general there are types of corn plants that can flower over a period of time, and it requires water only once in every 2 weeks, so it's a great beginner friendly plant. Look at how luscious the leaves are. Next up I have pothos, which is also known as money plant, and it is commonly found in every Indian house, and this is my all-time favorite indoor plant. This is gifted by one of my friends last year, and back then it just had like 10 to 15 leaves, and now it has grown close to 3 feet length. Again, this plant needs less water, but whenever you're watering, it needs a good shower so it can stay hydrated up to 2 to 3 weeks. But if you're living in a warmer country, then it needs to be watered at least once a week, and you need to wait for that magic to happen. It just keeps on thriving. As pothos is a creeper with delicate stems, it always needs some support so it can climb. Here I've placed some stick-on wall hooks which can support the plant. You can either hang pothos or place near a bookshelf or a table. It perfectly blends with any kind of interiors. This is one of the best beginner friendly plant I would recommend, which requires zero care. This is my new pothos, which have grown from leaf cuttings, and now it's absolutely growing well. I have watered this plant a week back, and you can see the soil is still moist and the leaves are fresh and green. I'm placing this plant in a dark blue IKEA pot, and it costed me around 200 rupees. I'm gonna link all the products in the description box. You can grow mini money plants just if you have few leaf cuttings. Always find a node. It's nothing but a small root that's popping out under each leaf. Mark that as a point and cut it just 2 to 3 centimeters away from the node. Once you have your leaf cuttings ready, place them in a water container and forget about them for few weeks. You can also change the water in between. After 4 weeks, you will notice that each leaf starts growing roots, and at this point you can transfer these leaves to a pot. Within no time, these leaves will turn into a fully grown plants. Next I have peace lily, which is my second favorite, and this plant lives happily until the soil is not left soggy. Only it needs to be watered until the soil is completely dry. This plant flowers during spring, and here is the picture of my last year's peace lilies, and look at those flowers, how peaceful they are. And the new leaves grow well during summers. We also have a few baby plants growing beside. I feel the fall is real for indoor plants too. Look at these leaves, they have turned yellow and are ready to fall off at any time. When I got this plant, it was of just 10 inches height, and now it has grown to 2.5 feet. I can't wait to see my peace lilies blooming in the next spring. Next plant we have, when I purchased this one, I wasn't really sure what it was. I just loved the shape of the leaves, and it reminded me of a Chinese money plant, also known as coin plant. Still, I'm not sure about the name of this one. but this plant is going through a shedding phase. Look at the leaves, they are just falling off, and now there are barely any leaves left. Having said that, this plant do have a new growth as well. Again, this plant requires water only once in every 3 weeks. Some days I do forget when was the last time I watered it, but this little one always stood strong since the day one. And here is the picture when it was full of leaves. And the final plant is one more money plant, which is also known as devil's ivy. And this is the longest growing plant I have. If you look at, each stem is of 4 feet height, and it is effortlessly growing on my study lamp. I water this plant once in every 2 weeks. I hope you all liked watching my plants. Do comment below which one was your favorite. Do subscribe to my channel and see you in my next video.